Hey everybody, welcome to Virgo season. We're going to have a wonderful pick a card reading here for everyone, and also a special bonus birthday reading for all of the Virgo sun babies. Before we jump in though, I did want to let you know that I'm right in the middle of a YouTube subscriber marathon where my goal is to reach 1,000 or more subscribers on my YouTube channel. During this marathon, I'm going to have several types of giveaways going on, and I did create a playlist called Giveaways on my channel that will have videos about what is available and when I'm having the drawings, and then of course when there's winners as well. And also when I reach that 1,000 subscribers or more on my channel, I am going to be giving away 10 1-hour personal readings for 10 lucky individuals. So if you haven't subscribed to my Bretta Zen YouTube channel here yet, I would really appreciate you consider doing that. So back to the regular scheduled program here. You are going to have a choice to pick 4 different pick-a cards. The first one is going to be for Virgo. Number 2 is going to be Mercury, because Mercury, of course, rules Virgo. Number 3 will be the Earth element, because, of course, Virgo is an Earth element. And number 4 is going to be the 6th house, because that's what Virgo rules. So you can choose as many of these as you want. I will also have that bonus birthday reading specifically for Virgo sun babies, but you can choose as many of these as you want, and all the timestamps for all these will be in the description box below, but we're going to start with number 1. Right, if you chose reading number 1, which is Virgo, then this is the reading for you. We're just going to put that up over here. There we go. And of course, the Virgo energy has this going inward feel around it. I mean, the major arcana representation for Virgo is the Hermit. So it's going inward with the little lantern and connecting to your higher self, allowing that big bright star of who you are in that lantern to help guide you on your path. It's also about attention to detail, rituals, and kind of like being of service to mankind. Those are kind of the energies that are coming in that stood out for this card today. We are going to start off here by pulling a card from the Wild Unknown archetype, and we're having a wild unknown time because we also have the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit and the Tarot that we're going to be pulling from. So a lot of wild unknowingness coming in here. And let me just try to give these a shuffle. Circular cards are always a challenge. There we go. Yay. Let's give it one more try. All right. So for those that chose the Virgo card, what would you like them to know about their Virgo season, please? Okay, they do want this one at the top here, not that one right there. And you have the Poet, card number 7. So let you see that here. I do want to put that over here with this one. And then I do want to read from the book to see what they bring in here for you. There we go. So this is about the artist, the witness, the truth teller. So the poet's work is to feel immensely and not be afraid. They must seek out truth in the darkest corners of the world and carry it back for all to see. The unique capacity resides within us all, regardless of our relationship to creativity. When the poet energy is present, there is a call for deep honesty and reflection, for seeing the big picture within the little one. So like we said, turning within, right? The poet rides effortlessly between the personal and the universal. It's possible that others may not seem to listen or care about the poet's work, but do not be discouraged. The words of the poet ring true for centuries to come, soothing the wounds of despair and violence that captivate our world. The poet's work is never finished. Find your voice and trust that the wind will carry it. Because when you're in the light of this energy, you're clairvoyant, you're wise, you're timeless. But when you're in the shadow side of this energy, then you might be speaking harmful words. You might have a sharp tongue. You might have thwarted creativity. So to go deeper into this energy, it says spend 1 hour reading poetry and then one more. So definitely looking into the creative side of yourself, getting the voice is what I'm hearing here. We're also going to pull, like I said here, from the animal spirit of the wild unknown. See what spirit guide is going to be with you during this Virgo season. What kind of medicine they'll give you of theirs. Okay, that's the one right there. They were like, boom, and you have the peacock. Beautiful, beautiful creatures. And we're going to put them over here, and let's see what energy they bring in. When I was growing up, I was probably around 10, 11 years old. Across from our street off on this farm, they actually had peacocks, and we didn't know when we first moved there. But they have this yell that almost sounds like someone screaming for help. And we were like so concerned for days because we kept on hearing some poor lady screaming for help. It's like, help, help. We finally realized what it was, and then we're like, oh. So they brought up that story. So, sometimes we may not realize what something is. It might seem fearful. It might seem like there is assistance needed, but I like this clarity that comes in here too, because this is about inner beauty, compassion. They're a assimilator of anything. The beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and extends outward indefinitely. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and others. So the peacock is offering you this beautiful medicine of its power that you can assimilate anything. And when you're in balance with their energy, with that medicine they're giving you, then you have this confidence, you have kindness. When you're not using that medicine, when you're out of balance, then you can't digest situations. And to bring this energy into balance, it talks about meditating on the navel. So I love this energy coming in because both of these pointed you within, like that Virgo that we talked about before. Now we will pull also from the Wild Unknown Tarot here, and we're going to get into a little more detail what they want you to know about this inner journey, because it's all about the within for you for this period. They are definitely pointing you to that hermit's journey within yourself. Doesn't mean that you have to be away from every single person and spend the entire 1 month period from August 22nd to September 22nd alone with no contact with the world. It's just saying it's very important for you to take advantage of alone time. Actually even schedule it and make sure it's a priority for you. Okay, one more time here. All right, so what else for those that chose the Virgo card, please? Okay. It's like these three and these two and that one. So we'll start off with these three, and you do have the Son of Pentacles, which would be the King of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles, all the knights are in pursuit of a quest. They quest after something. The Knight of Pentacles, in this case, the Son of Pentacles, they actually go, they're in this search for the Ace of Pentacles, which the Ace of Pentacles for you here is about your worth, your inner worth, your self-worth. Because the Knight of Pentacles also brings this message of being patient with the outside world because you're doing a lot of inner work, and it takes time for that to reach the outside world, because we don't change from the outside in, we change from the inner world out. So this definitely is about being patient with what you're seeing in the outside world, but because you see the world as you are, not as it is, you will start to see it change as you start to make these inner changes here. Yeah, because you have the Five of Wands. So the Wands is your drive, your ambition, your inspiration, your passion. It's your overall energy. And the Fives are about this movement and this change, because usually they'll have 5 people that are battling with those Wands. And, it's like you start a movie where right into the action and they're battling and you're like, oh my God, what's going on here? They're trying to kill one another. And they're battling and battling and battling. And finally, just one person is left barely standing. Everyone else is like on the ground exhausted. And you're like, what's going to happen next? There's all this fear around this energy of that they're trying to hurt one another and trying to beat one another and maybe even kill one another. But everyone starts suddenly laughing. They all help each other up. They're all buddy-buddy. Even the person that was the winner, and they all move down the pathway to the monastery meal hall and have a meal together. And suddenly that energy changes from one that was rooted in fear and that they were trying to hurt one another, to where you realize it was all out of love and that they were trying to help one another and improve their skills and become the best that they could be. And so you have this movement of this change of energy that's happening within you as you go within. You're realizing that this energy that you saw, the way you saw things before, isn't how it is, and you're basically like the peacock, you're digesting it and you're understanding it more, and you're seeing things truly for what it is. Yeah, and then you have the sun. Ta-da! It's victory. This is the sun bringing light into every area of your life, shining it bright on your skills, your abilities, what you're wonderful at. It's bringing a lot of powerful energy. And it also, of course, will shine light on any area that you need to see, including the cobwebs in your life. But this also is really a lot of Leo energy, because Leo is ruled by the sun. And there is this childishness, not like childishness like you're acting like a child, like a pouting little child. This is like getting in tune with your child self, getting in with this inner reflection. You're understanding where these fears, where this energy that you saw as fear in the beginning, where it's coming from. So it's like you're getting to the roots and understanding what this is all about. Let's see what else they have to say here. Yeah. So you have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands energy is about whatever you focus on is what grows in your life. So if you're focusing on the lack, if you're focusing on the fear, then that's what grows in your life. If you're focusing on the love, if you're focusing on what you're grateful for or wanting in your life, then that's what expands and grows instead. So I really feel like this is like, as you do this inner journey here, you're realizing the power that you hold over your life, and whatever you're focusing on is what is growing and changing and transforming. This also is about having a new kind of passion, a new energy that's coming in, and that you're making plans around this new energy, that you're actually taking steps in a new direction as well. And then you have the Father of Cups, which would be the King of Cups. So the King of Cups does rule over emotions, because the cup suit is the water element, which is the emotions. And the King, of course, has been through it all. I mean, they've had all the experiences of the cups. So they've been through all the emotional experiences, and they realize how much control they have over their emotions, like this Two of Wands. It's a choice. Every moment is either a choice of a story of unconditional love or emotion of unconditional love, or an emotion of fear of losing conditional love, or a story around the fear of losing conditional love. So the King of Cups is showing you that you are, during this period, understanding this power that you have over your choices and what you're growing in your life, but it is also showing you the power you have over your emotions themselves. Because the king, in addition to ruling over water, all the kings in the minor arcana also get air added to them. So that's the mind. So this is the balance of heart and mind that they're bringing in here. That, if you're too much in your mind, you're making decisions strictly out of logic, you're not really going to enjoy them. It's like Spock making decisions for things. You're like, oh, this is going to be totally logical. How fun. But also, if you're making decisions strictly from emotions, it may not be the best for your overall adventure either. So you do have this balancing coming in here. Again, the twos, the balancing between heart and mind, a lot of good energy coming in here for you. And then you have the Two of Cups. Perfect. So this basically sums up what I was talking about. So not only do you realize every moment is an emotional choice, every moment is an energetic choice. Whatever you're focused on is growing. Whatever emotional choice you make is what's going to expand. Again, emotional choice of unconditional love, or an emotional choice of losing conditional love, the fear of losing conditional love, with all those long list of things that have to happen in order for you to be lovable and acceptable. And then your final message here is going to become from this Nature Spirit Oracle card. So I'm just going to see what the final message that the Creator has for all of you that chose reading number 1. All right. So for those that chose Virgo, what's your final message for them for this reading, please? Okay. Actually, you do get 2. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Your first one is the Sacred Mountain. Beautiful. I'll put that right here. And then the other one is the Tracker. Perfect. So put these here. And let's see what they have to say here. So first we'll start with the Sacred Mountain, since it came out first. And this is about being still and take the time to move into the silent place within yourself. Wow, you can't make it up. Locate your internal source of power. Meditate. Wait. Do not move forward until it feels right. Surrender to stillness. Do not take action. If you observe rather than react, you claim your power. Your native spirit wants you to know that from the vantage point of the Sacred Mountain, your power grows. In silence, you'll find your sacred witness. It is the dwelling place of your soul. In peace, seek and discover your truth. Move past the bustle and clatter of life into sweet quietude. If you're in pain, don't lash out. Go into it until you find the source so that it can be healed. Resist the temptation to indulge in feelings of stress, urgency, and emergency. Your power is born in silence. This peace gives birth to your serenity. So seek solitude to listen to the voice of your higher self and awaken your inner wisdom. Can't make this up. And then the journey that this offers, it says travel to the peaks of hollowed mountains. And if you can't do this in person, travel in your meditation. Imagine yourself atop a high peak. You can see the world in all directions. Give thanks and offerings to mountains whenever you encounter them. The spirit of the mountain will deeply appreciate your gift. Love it, love it, love it. And then we move on to Tracker. And the Tracker says, focus your intent and your passion on one thing rather than being scattered in different directions. Be single-minded in what's truly important in your life and let everything else go. Track the unseen but very real stream of energy to that which you desire. Your native spirit wants you to know that trackers have the ability to be so focused that everything but their goal disappears. What you see around you is the result of what you focus on. What you focus on grows, right? When you direct your thoughts toward good, you attract positive experiences and people into your life. But when you focus on what isn't working, you create even more challenging situations. That's so crazy. Again, very much what we talked about here. If you aren't pleased with the direction of your life, concentrate on what you desire, not on what you don't want. To develop inner power, focus intently on one thing. Being scattered in a myriad of directions dilutes your strength. Devote your attention to your family, your community, your career, relationships, hobbies, or anything that you're passionate about. Diminish activities that aren't essential to your goals, and it will be just a matter of time before miracles begin to occur. In this journey that this one offers says, write down how much time on average that you spend on different activities during the day. If there's anything non-essential that doesn't feed your soul, find ways to diminish it and focus on what's truly important. Beautiful. Loving these messages for you. That's so perfect. These cards definitely were meant for you because they reiterated the rest of the message. So beautiful, beautiful message for you. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these monthly seasonal zodiac readings, I also put out weekly readings for each zodiac sign, also monthly readings for each zodiac sign, and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those, and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you will be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things helps spread the love, and it helps my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like a video, share a video, comment on a video, and especially subscribing to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so happy it does want to share the videos of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, I am very grateful. These also are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. And for my recorded readings, I just put out a sliding price scale, so instead of having just one set price for each of the different time frames, you actually can choose between like 3 different price points for each of those. So it offers a little more flexibility, and so I'm happy to be able to offer that as well. All right, all beautiful Virgos, all those that chose the Virgo cards for reading number 1, please know every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing Virgo season. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care. All right, if you chose reading number 2, which is the planet Mercury, then this is the reading for you. And of course, Mercury in mythology, they were the messenger of the gods. So this brings in energy all about communication, ideas, and inspiration. So that'll be kind of the focus here. We are going to start off pulling an archetype card here from the Wild Unknown card series. We're also going to be looking at the animal spirit from the Wild Unknown and the tarot from the Wild Unknown. So you're going to have a wild unknown time today. So let's just give these a shuffle and see what energies come in here for those of you that chose Mercury. One more time. All right. So what energies would you like those that chose Mercury to know about, please? Okay, actually, they really want this one right here. And you have the Hunter. Card number 9. Beautiful card there. And let's see what energy comes in with this for you. I'm just dropping things and moving things. All right. So the hunter hunts. They are on a precise mission with an aim. To return home empty-handed would be to fail, which is not an option in the hunter's eye. This archetype will journey far and wide, seeking the prize that calls to its heart or stomach. Tales of bravery and feats of strength often result, creating a life full of adventure. The hunter is skillful, quick, decisive, and results-oriented. Like the great hunting goddess Artemis, who carries her quiver upon her back, the hunter typically has a weapon of choice. When this card appears, it is critical that you ask 3 questions. What am I hunting? Why am I hunting? And is the weapon I hold so tightly in my grip truly needed for the task at hand? Because when you're in positive light of this energy, that you're focused, you're energized, you're respectful, you're seasoned. When you're in the shadow of this energy, then you have like this feeling of being irresponsible, like you're violating things, that you're violent and poaching. And it says to go deeper into this energy, to look into Frida Kahlo, last name is spelled Kahlo, the wounded deer. Now, I really like this popping up here because this reminds me of the knights in the tarot, which we'll get to. So I'll be interested to see if you get any knights that come through there, because the knights are about action and movement, and all the knights, what they do, hunters hunt, knights quest. And so this is really bringing in this focus on what quest is it that you're after? What are you doing? Why are you doing it? And what with that grasp that you're holding in your hands, because all of the knights hold either a pentacle, a sword, a cup, or a wand or staff in their hands. So we'll see what comes forward with us here to see what it is that you're questing after. We'll also pull here from the animal spirit and just see what else they want you to know. What spirit animal is going to accompany you on this quest, what kind of medicine they want to give you, and what sorry, they already pulled it out there, they interrupted me, and just, what kind of wisdom they want to give you as well. Wow, so you have the lion. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Courage like a knight, right? I'm just going to put them right here. And let's see what they have to offer you. What kind of message they have. I apologize. These are not in alphabetical order. I probably went right by it. Yep, there they are. So this is about having patience, being regal, a complete master. So the lion is a master of the fire element and the living mascot of self-transformation. A lion personality dedicates their life to personal and spiritual growth. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all, but known intimately by few. Some mistake the lion as hard to access or that they're aloof, yet those with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise in their words and actions. They do not waste energy or resources. So this card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our quest begins. No kidding. It says it right there, quest. It does say quest. When you're in balance with this energy, then the epitome of peace and strength is who you are. But when you're out of balance with this energy, then you feel withdrawn and too serious. So to bring this energy into balance for your quest, daily meditation and friendship is what they recommend. So love that. We're also going to, of course, like I said, dive in here into the Wild Unknown Tarot, see what more information about your quest that they would like to bring to your attention. All right. So what else for those that chose the Mercury planet, please? Okay, they do want that one. What else? Okay, that one. So they do want to that one, this one, and that one. All right, so let's find out, what is this quest all about? We'll start with this one right here. A horse. Isn't that hilarious? Horse and horse. Now, this is the Five of Cups, which represents its emotions, right? And so the Five of Cups normally has like 3 cups spilt over, and then there's 2 cups behind them. And so there's this transformation in your emotions. And the 3 cups that are spilt represent like 3 different areas of your life that you were told before, like maybe that was your original, not your official quest. Someone told you, oh yeah, you're supposed to go out here into relationships and situations like jobs and education and social status and things in your body and possessions. That's where you're going to find what you're looking for. No, you don't need to ask the king or the queen for your quest. I'm just telling you, that's where you need to go. And so you trusted whoever that was to tell you to go out there. And when you went out there searching for it, it felt empty. It did not fulfill you, because relationships on the outside world, people change or they pass away. Situations and circumstances never stay the same. And things in our bodies break down, deteriorate, are stolen, burned down. So when this former quest, when you went, it was very empty. It did not fulfill you. But the 2 cups that are remaining, that is what you're turning to, and that is the power to choose your emotions in each moment. The 2 of Cups is a lot like the Lover's card, where it represents that every second you have a choice between an emotion of unconditional love rooted in the higher realms, or the fear of losing conditional love, which is rooted in the outside world. So this 5 of Cups is letting you know that this emotional journey that you were on before has given you that power, has shown you the power of choice, that you get to choose that emotion. Let's see what else they have to add here. And then you have the 9 of Pentacles. So like the 9 here, you have the 9 of Pentacles. Pentacles is your outside world. The 9 of Pentacles represents an inner search, an inner quest, because you find your wholeness and your completeness from within, not from the outside world. Because the 9s represent the Hermit in the Standard Tarot. It's the major arcana, which is actually represents Virgo. So perfect for this too, because Virgo is about that inner search, that hermit, where you find the lantern from within that guides your way and it brightens up your path. So I really feel like this quest is turning you inward instead of outward, where you found disappointment. Let's see what else we got here. And then you have the 8 of Wands. So Wands represents your energy, your drive, your ambition, your passion, your inspiration. And the 8 of Wands represents quick movement, like very fast movement in this direction. So during this season here, from August 22nd to September 22nd, this quest is going to be a fast moving one. You're going to have a lot of energy moving into, a lot of emotional energy, I really feel too, as you turn inward, you finding that all that energy you were using in your quest and pursuit in the outside world, that was kind of going into a black hole, it's now being focused in on you. And so you're taking back all this energy that you felt like exhausted before. You just felt almost, I want to say, in addition to exhaustion, it's like resentment almost. Like you were investing so much in the outside world, getting nothing back, and you just felt really resentful that you're like, what is the deal? Why am I not getting back what I'm putting out there? This is not fair. This is not right. But now you're having all that energy moving back inward to you, to this inner search, and that's where this wholeness and this completeness is coming. This also represents getting messages from spirit during this time. So as you're going on this inner search, pay real close attention to your gut and your intuition and connecting to spirit and source, because they do have a lot of messages coming in for you. You also have the 6 of Cups. So the 6 of Cups is kind of like the nostalgia card. It's getting into the old roots of where these emotions come from, of those we were talking about emotional choices before. This is about looking back at the emotional choices you made in the past. Like when a situation happened and you assigned that fear of losing conditional love to it, it felt very painful. It felt very dark. And like I said, just very, very painful instead. But you can see here that these roots are very, very colorful and bright. They are a source of energy for you because, again, when you chose in that moment, again, like we were saying, every moment is a choice between unconditional love and the fear of losing conditional love. In those old moments when you chose the fear of losing conditional love, that is what made it feel painful. That is what made you feel angry and resentful and maybe even depressed and sad, and all those emotions tied to fear is what you felt. But this is a transformational time where you can go back and look at those situations, realizing that when you were in fear or that other person was in fear, that they were acting out of their minds. They were acting like a animal that was reacting because they felt unsafe or out of control. They were trying to feel safe and back in control, and they were not acting like a human. Because when a human goes into fight or flight mode, the blood rushes from its brain to its arms and legs to fight or to flee. And when it does that, it does not act human. It acts animalistic. It acts out of like extreme fear, like we were talking about. So you are able to go back and look at those situations from a different point of view, realizing like, oh, when they were in fear and I was in fear, we were acting crazy, literally out of our minds, because we weren't ourselves. And when you go back and you look at it and choose unconditional love in that memory instead, it does help transform that for you. So I love that. You also have the Four of Swords. Beautiful card here. Swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes and expectations. And the Four of Swords represents peace of mind, because you're moving away from those things that you used to define things by, that you expected from other people. And on this inner search, you're finding this Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords allows you to connect to the higher truths of the spiritual realm, the capital T truths of the higher realm that are rooted in unconditional love. At the same time, it allows you to slice away and cut away those small t truths that are rooted in fear, that were all those popular opinions that were given to you when you were younger. I would almost say that this quest that you're on is for higher truths. And if I was going to say here, no, we don't have a knight. I was hoping we'd have a knight. We got a horse, which is good, but I was really hoping we'd get a knight from one of the suits. But you do have the Mother of Cups here, which would be the Queen of Cups. Very much a individual that is very in tune with their emotions, with all these emotions coming up here. But she also has this goblet, which is the chalice. It's the Holy Grail. And it is full of the unconditional love of the Creator of all things. So I was going to say that this card was going to tell us what you're requesting for. And so I would say that this is the Knight of Cups, which makes sense. The horse with the cups. Now you're being offered the Holy Grail. So this knight would remind me of the Knight of Cups, which is all about being in pursuit of a higher love that you hadn't had before, connecting to this unconditional love of the Creator of all things, instead of searching outwardly for those cups that were empty and where you felt disappointed with. We'll also take a look here at the Native Spirit Oracle, and see what your final message is for your quest here. So for those that chose Mercury, what is your final message for them for this reading? Okay, that one went flying out here. And you've got the Circle of Life. Don't worry, I'm not going to break into song from Simba. Let me see here and see what message comes in here for you for that Circle of Life. So it says, all things are possible. Stand in your center and be open. The four winds are bringing your dreams to fruition. Embrace and accept where you are in the great circle of life. Bounty and abundance are flowing to you. If you've had relationship or financial challenges, things are about to change, which makes sense with this Nine of Pentacles. This is like a wish fulfillment card too. Your native spirit wants you to know that the circle of life, called the medicine wheel in the Native American traditions, symbolizes a cosmology that honors all the circles of life. Those in Western cultures tend to see life as linear. However, those in indigenous cultures see all life as a circle. And when this card chooses you, it's time to honor and cherish all aspects of the great circle. All parts of the journey have beauty and grace. There's beauty in the rising sun, just as there is in the setting sun. To only revel in the rising sun and demean times of endings depletes your energy. Choose what is, and you become master of the universe, or at least of your own personal universe. And the journey of this card says, create a medicine wheel for yourself. It can be as simple as creating a circle of stones that you place on your desk, or making a circle of stones or pine cones that you lay outdoors. As you place each part of the circle, hold the intent that you are honoring all aspects of your life. So, love it. So definitely abundance coming your way. I really feel like a big piece of this inner quest for you, obviously, has to do with your emotions, looking back at old memories, old emotions that impacted you, trusting your intuition, but also making sure just to have this courage as you go on this quest for this inner understanding of the emotional pain that you experienced, that those 3 cups that spilt over, that they were designed and you came here on purpose, for a purpose, to experience those emotions, but you're ready to move past them, you're ready to transform them, and you're ready to see things in a very, very different light, right? With this lightning bolt and all this light coming in here. But definitely the Hermit energy is here, taking time for yourself during this Virgo period from August 22nd to September 22nd, just to reflect on your emotions and what you had felt in the past. So I am loving this for you. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these types of videos, I put out weekly energy updates for each individual zodiac sign, monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign, and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of these and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, also click the subscribe button, that'll give you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you will be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things, it helps spread the love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like a video, share a video, comment on a video, and subscribe to the video, or to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, happy, excited. It does want to share the videos of this channel with other people as well. Now, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. And I just added a sliding price scale for my recorded videos, and you basically can choose between 3 different prices for each of the time periods, which allows a little more flexibility in this day and age. I know everyone's finances are up and down, and everyone makes different amounts, so you can choose which price point would be best for your situation. And so, again, all that is listed in the description box below. All right, beautiful Mercury selectors, as you go through this amazing experience, please know every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing Virgo season. I'm sure I'll be talking to you soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care. And if you chose reading number 3, which is the earth element, then this is the reading for you. And of course, the earth element brings in energy of being grounded, connecting through the physical senses, presence in this moment, and kind of having patience because the outside world, of course, has seasons and it takes time for things to unfold, and kind of the material world, the material necessities. So we'll be looking into that energy. We are going to be using the Wild Unknown series here with the archetype cards, also the animal spirit, and the tarot, all from the Wild Unknown. So we're going to have a Wild Unknown time today. But let's start off with the archetype and just give these a shuffle and see what energies that they would like, all of you who chose reading number 3, the earth element, what they'd like you to know about this Virgo season, which runs August 22nd to September 22nd. All right, this is the one right here. And you've got the ocean. Beautiful card there. Try not to have too much glare on there. Let's put it right here. And we will see what energy comes in here for you. So earth and water make mud, so you're able to make things out of this. There we go. So the power of the ocean is unmatched. To step into its salty waters is to step into the unknown, the wild unknown. By its sheer volume, the ocean represents the unconscious, all that is beyond our understanding. We cannot live within the ocean. We cannot claim it, manage it, or own it. It rejects our every attempt to dominate nature. Yet, amid its overwhelming power, it calls to us, it inspires us, and invigorates our life on land. It dissolves the little us into the big us. When the energy of the ocean is present, there is change stirring that is beyond any change you've known before. The ego must dissolve. The saline swells work on your very cells, your fibers, your deepest underlying beliefs. Like Aphrodite, we rise from the ocean's froth a new being. Life is change. Let the waves crash. So this is being an instrument of change for you. And when you're in the vibration of the light side of this energy, then you can go deeper than deep. You can have big dreams and you have discoveries. But if you're in the darker side of this, the fearful side of this energy, then you feel subsumed, you feel drowned, polluted, and life feels unpredictable. To go deeper into this energy, they recommend reading Shakespeare's The Tempest. Also, Gericault's The Raft of Medusa. Let me spell the name because I'm sure I mispronounced it. It's Gericault. So if you want to read The Raft of Medusa, you can check on that too. That helps you connect with that energy. So definitely change is coming for you. And then we'll dig in here and get some more advice from the animal spirit and just see which animal spirit wants to make itself known to you. It'll be accompanying you during this Virgo season, offering its medicine and its wisdom. So which animal spirit would like to make itself known to you? Will it be a water animal, or will it be an earth animal, or something flying? Let's see. Okay, that's the one right here. You get the sea serpent. So perfect. I had a feeling it was going to be water, and look at it's all this roundedness and everything just like this one here. So a lot of synchronicity, and this is a special type that's in the back of the book. So let's go back there and read from that. Yeah, so it makes sense with this water being, water is the emotions in the tarot. So this is about healing emotional wounds and expressing your desires. The sea serpent represents the energy of expression. Whether it's emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desire, the sea serpent helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Our hearts are at ease and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. We loosen the grip of self-judgment and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. When the energy of the sea serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy waters. We just talked about adding earth and water make mud. The current of expression stagnates in some areas of our lives, and in other places it floods. It's important to remember, no matter what, that the waters of our emotional lives, what they look like. The sea serpent loves us just the same, no matter what they look like. Like a mother, she wraps herself around us in a gesture of protection. She supports us as we learn to express our true nature. So yeah, this facade of these, I'm not going to say lies, it's just our perceptions of ourselves and what we felt we're supposed to live and express, that's being melted away, and the sea serpent is allowing you to see the truth of things. Because this is about your second chakra. And so this occupies the area of the Svadhisthana. Again, I know I murdered that. It's Svadhisthana chakra. It's located deep within the pelvic bowl, and this chakra is known as our center of creativity and desire, and is associated with the water element. So that is the sacral chakra, the orange one. And this translates as in her own abode, indicating that this chakra is the home of the Divine Mother, or Kundalini herself. So definitely getting in tune with yourself and how you relate to others. But I love this revelation that's coming for you. We're also going to pull, of course, from the Wild Unknown Tarot. And let's see what else they want you to know about this beautiful expansion, this beautiful revelation, the washing away. It's like this cleansing that's happening, right? So for all those that chose the earth element, what else would you like them to know? Okay, got those three down here. What else, please? Okay, that one. Any others? They wanted those two on top. So, we'll get these all arranged here, and we'll just start with this one over here. And you've got the Chariot. Beautiful, powerful major arcana card, because the Chariot is all about understanding that no matter what you go through and what happens in your life, that you are truly more powerful than you ever thought and you've ever been taught to believe. That in every moment, no matter what happens, what fated event, what comes into your life or leaves your life, that you get to choose what story you apply to it, and you get to choose what emotion you want to feel as you go through it. So with all this emotional stuff here, this is showing you that no matter what, you get to choose what emotion you want to feel. And although when you first hear that message, I doubted it myself, and I asked Spirit, I was like, are you sure I'm making a choice? Because it don't feel like I'm making a choice. This thing happens and this is how I feel. It just does. But they sat me down and very patiently showed me how all human children, when we're developing emotionally from birth to like 7 years old, that we are given all of these emotional laws, these emotional rules, these emotional opinions, that when this thing happens, this is how you feel. And so we take it on as our own opinion because we don't know any better. We're still developing emotionally. We even reached our mental age of 7 to 14. So we're just taking all of this opinion from everyone else about when this happens, this is how you feel. And we just take it and take it and take it and take it, where it becomes our opinion. It becomes our habit to think that way, and feel that way. And then it becomes our reaction, where it happens so fast it doesn't feel like it. But we can start creating new habits. We can start choosing to feel differently around situations until that becomes our new habit as well. So they're really bringing your power into you there. You have another major arcana with Temperance. And this talked about patience, coming in with this earth element, this earth energy. And so Temperance is patience. It is balancing things out. It's understanding that, there's a difference between all these thoughts and these feelings and these beliefs that are rooted in fear of the human world, and then there's a whole nother world. Every moment, like we're talking about choice, every moment is a choice between unconditional love connected to the higher realms, or the fear of losing conditional love connected to the fear of the human experience. And so this Temperance is you're learning to balance those out, and you're understanding those things. And I love the new birth coming in here. I mean, it looks like the stork carrying a new birth, carrying some fire into your life. So you definitely have this new energy, this newness coming in here with all this as well. Yeah, because you got the death and rebirth. So you definitely have things ending and things beginning in your life. Things are being removed out of your way because it is time for you to make space for new ways of feeling, getting rid of old emotions, old habits, and making way for the new ones. And then you have the Father of Pentacles, the Father of the Earth, which is the King of Pentacles. And this is a beautiful card because this one, it represents abundance coming in for you in the, external world, which is what this Earth is all about. And the big wisdom that the king, they learned so much. The kings in the suit have lived through the entire experience of the suit, all the way from the Ace of Pentacles, all the way up. So it basically has this knowledge and this wisdom that it likes to share, in that when it tried to define itself, its worth based on the outside world, it felt unstable, because when it had this belief that relationships are supposed to make him feel worthy, or situations like education, job, etc., are supposed to make you feel worthy and worth something, or your body or possessions or bank accounts, it felt unstable because, one, relationships are unstable, people change or they pass away, so that's unstable by the definition. Also things, our bodies, our bank accounts, those things break down, deteriorate, are stolen. So those are unstable. And of course, we know situations and circumstances never stay the same. So that's unstable. And so it realized, when it looked outside of himself for his stability, he felt very unstable with those things. But when he turned within, when he deep dived into his heart and did this kind of journey that you're going through, he found the stable, eternal thing that he was looking for, which was the unconditional love of the creator of all things, of that spiritual realm on the other side. And when he looked and defined himself by that, that was stable, because it's not temporary like the outside world. It is eternal. It's not conditional like the outside world. It's unconditional, not even one condition, because it just takes one condition to make things conditional. So he found this very solid worth in turning inward for that. So I like that. And then you have the Empress too. So many major arcana. 1, 2, 3, 4, and your only other card so far is a royalty. So very significant changes coming in here. And this Empress is all about new birth, Mother Nature, Mother Nurture. It talked about the motherly nature of this sea serpent too. So you have this nurturing feel about nurturing yourself and allowing yourself to become that unconditionally loving parent that you've been looking for all along. This is new birth. This is this love being expressed. When you think of mother and father of all things, the mother is the comforter, the mother is the nurturer, the father is the powerful, boom, boom, like this Father of Pentacles here. So you definitely have this divine feminine energy coming in here for you, bringing that love in. Yeah, and then you have the Seven of Cups. So emotions, emotions, emotions. The Seven of Cups is a great card for you here because with all this power of choice, with all this emotional water energy, this represents showing you that before, I'm going to do it this way because all those cups. Before you were told that when something happens, this is how you must feel. Nope, there's no other selection, only this one. But what they're saying is like, nope, you realize with that power of choice that you get to choose whatever emotion you feel, that you can choose that or that or that or that or that or that. There's all these variety of emotions that you can experience in this world. But it always comes down to a simplified version that every moment is either of unconditional love or of the fear of losing conditional love. So you have this power about your emotions that's coming into play here. And then your final card here is these Native Spirit Oracle. And so we'll pull one final card to see what the final message for this reading for you of those that chose the Earth element. What is your final message for them, please? All right, this is the one right here. And you have the Wounded Healer. Okay. So definitely going in and taking care of those old emotional wounds is what this message is in store for here. But you're definitely ready for this death and this rebirth, and you're ready to really claim that power that you have here to change how you approach and how you look at those emotional wounds. This card is about healing energy, vitality, and life force energy, and that it's flowing through you and to you. You are a healer, and you provide healing for others, even if you're not conscious of it. Whatever needs healing in your life is being resolved. Your so-called faults are becoming your virtues. No matter what happened in your past, the past does not need to equal the future. It's true that cracks can be where the light enters the soul. Your native spirit wants you to know that the wounded healer is a tradition in native cultures that asserts that some of the greatest healers are those that have gone through the hardship and survived, or who have been wounded and healed. Perfect. It's believed that these individuals can provide great solace and can instigate profound healing for others. You may have been wounded in your life, or you may have gone through challenging times, but the roots go deepest where the wind blows the strongest. You are a healer in the most profound sense of the word. Healing energy is surging through you. Whatever in your life needs healing is being addressed on the inner realms. Your strength lies in the difficulties that you've overcome. Wow. The journey that's offered for this card is list each of your wounds or challenges from the past. Then, next to each one, write down what came out of that situation that was of benefit. Additionally, repeat again and again, I am a healer, and I am healed. So be it. Wow. Loving this, loving this. So definitely a beautiful message of emotional transformation. And at the end of it all, you of course know that how you approached it, that you obviously have made it through 100% of your challenges, or you wouldn't be watching this video right now because you wouldn't be here. You not only survived, you thrived through them, and now you're able to offer that healing and that direction and those hints and that help to others that are experiencing stuff that you've gone through. You're able to help them with that transformation as well. So love, love, love this for you. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these videos, I also put out weekly energy updates for each individual zodiac sign, as well as monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign, and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you will be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things, it helps spread the love and it helps my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like a video, share a video, comment on a video, and subscribe to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy happy it does want to share the videos of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of that, I am very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more personal answers and information for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. And I am offering now a sliding price scale for my recorded videos where you can choose between a variety of price points for different readings, which will offer you flexibility that is more in alignment with what your budget will allow. So I did want to make sure everyone knew that that is now an offer, and all that information is listed in the description box below. All right, all you mighty earthers, as you go through these muddy waters and things become clear for you, please know every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing adventure, an amazing Virgo season, and I'm sure I'll be talking with you soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care. Right? If you chose reading number 4, which is the 6th house, then this is the reading for you. And the 6th house brings in all this energy about health and personal care, kind of like your work ethic, your work details, like how you do your daily duty type of stuff, practical details of your life. And it's actually also the house of pets. So any of that energy coming in here, we're going to pull from the archetype cards from the Wild Unknown deck. We're also going to be pulling from the Animal Spirit from the Wild Unknown series, as well as the Tarot deck related to that. So you're going to have a wild and unknown time today. And we're just going to give these a shuffle and see what kind of energies your Virgo season will hold. And that's from August 22nd to September 22nd. All right, so for those that chose the 6th house, what would you like them to know, please, about this energy? Okay, this one right here. You've got the Pilgrim, card number 20. Beautiful card there. So put this right here. And let's see what energy comes in here for the Pilgrim. Thinking of John Wayne. Wasn't he the one that used to always say, "Hello, Pilgrim"? And for those youngsters of you, John Wayne was an old country, a Western actor from earlier in life. And it says, for the pilgrim, an outward journey is always an inward journey. This archetypal wanderer seeks wisdom, experience, and meaning in the farthest reaches of the globe and the deepest regions of the spirit. Others will wonder when the pilgrim will settle down and claim a more conventional life, but the pilgrim knows that the heart belongs in motion. Where there is motion, there is freedom, expansion, and growth. Responsibilities, social conventions, and logistics lull us to sleep, and soon the pilgrim becomes veiled in the slumber of the day-to-day. Yet when this archetype awakens, it rallies our sense of adventure and leads us out the door toward a new reality. With the pilgrim at your side, you will never lack courage, nor do you need every amenity. Travel light, travel soon. Your spirit needs it. I love it. We were just talking about this is the house of the day-to-day, and they're like, it's time to shake things up, time for some adventures. Because when you're in the light side of this energy, then you're learning, you're growing, you're adapting, you're studying. But when you're in the dark side, the shadow side of this energy, then you feel aloof, non-committal, and kind of flaky. To go deeper into this energy, they recommend reading The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost, and also Mameen, Mameen, by David Whyte, and Whyte is spelled Whyte. So some great energy about this new getting out into the world, these endings, these new beginnings. This reminds me, of course, card number 20 in the major arcana of the tarot is the Judgment card, which is about learning that you're so much more than the human side of you, that you are this powerful spirit. And that comes right in perfect with this Pilgrim card too, because they were talking about diving deep into your spirit and diving deep into the world. You're really understanding the extremities of both of those. We're also going to pull an animal spirit card here and see which animal spirit would like to make itself known to you. Which one's going to accompany you during this Virgo season, offering it's your medicine, its wisdom. So which animal spirit would like to make itself known to those that chose the 6th house? Okay, that's the one right here. And you have the Panther. Beautiful card there. We'll put them over here. And let's see what energy the Panther brings in for you here. Yeah. Annihilation of the unnecessary, purging. So definitely this activity, this fiery type of energy seems to be coming in for you for this Virgo season. It says the Panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnate. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kind of havoc with the ultimate intention of bringing us toward more fulfilling lives. It's unexpected, it's uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. But after all the dust clears, it's easy to see that the Panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these experiences and they've made us better people. So trust that the Panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. So when you're in balance with this energy, you're brave and you're productive. When you're out of balance with this energy, you're self-destructive. And to bring this energy into balance, it says get rid of the unnecessary. So really, this message is being reiterated in both of those cards there, really, right? Because it is about getting rid of those things. The Panther is the perfect adventurer, co-adventure with you, because they understand that energy that you're going through here. So they're the perfect, co-creator for you during this monthly period. From, like I said, Virgo season, August 22nd to September 22nd. We're also going to pull some tarot cards here, of course, and just see what they want you to know here. So let's take a look. What else? Okay, about this pilgrimage that you're going to be going through here. Please tell us more about this pilgrimage. Okay, wow. Yeah, they are wanting to speak to you for sure. Okay, and these. And anything else. Okay, that one. All right, so you have these 6. We'll start with this one down here. Yeah, you have the 10 of Wands. So Wands is your drive, your ambition, your inspiration, your passion, your overall energy. And the 10 of Wands is kind of like this ending a new beginning, of course, with your energy. It's like you've exhausted your energy. You're at the end of the journey. You've invested all the energy into your current situation that you are prepared to give it. And now you're ready to move on into something else. Yeah, and then you have the Daughter of Swords, Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, not only is this about mental communication coming in, so new ideas, new thoughts coming in, new communication coming in from others. She's also known as it is messages like I was talking about, but she holds this Ace of Swords, which the Ace of Swords does 2 things. One, it allows you to connect to the capital T truths of the higher realm, like I talked about, you really getting into that spiritual side, but it also allows you to cut away, get rid of the old things, slice away those old thoughts and those beliefs that are no longer serving you. And I like that word, that phrase, no longer serving you, because it did serve you for a time. You've experienced what you wanted to experience. It wasn't a mistake. It wasn't waste at all. Every second you are experiencing, and you came down here to experience. So you have experienced what you wanted in your old situation, but you're ready to move on to this new one. And you do have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is celebration. This is also stable energy. So you are, this energy that was just like being expressed into all those different areas. Now you are bringing it into a brighter place. I mean, look at the difference between these two cards. If I can pick them up here. One is so dark and one is so bright. So you are moving from this place where you just felt your energy was just all over the place, exhausting. And now you have this celebratory type of energy, this joyful energy, because now you're moving into a direction that you feel is more in alignment with the next stage of your journey. And then you want to go to this one next. Yeah. Ta-da! The Magician. So you are definitely manifesting and pointing your energy in a totally different way than you were before. Because the Magician, of course, he's got the sword, he's got the pentacle, he's got the cup, he's got the wand. He's got everything he needs now to fulfill his dreams and to make those come true. So you are definitely embarking on this pilgrimage into this area of your life where you're going to be expressing all of your energy, your passion, your drive in a whole different way than you were before. Again, it was all on purpose for a purpose, and you went through and you learned what you wanted, but now you're ready to express this and point it in a different way. I mean, you have the little infinity symbol on here, which is all about your higher self. Usually it's a person, a magician with his wand toward the heaven and a hand to the ground, and you're this conduit bringing this beautiful energy from the heavens through you out into the world. So you're definitely going to be expressing this in a beautiful way. Yep, and you have the Devil card here, which is your shadow. This is Capricorn, and Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which Saturn is the taskmaster. It brings in, it's like a wise old grandfather that brings in all these lessons, all this work to do, boom, 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 and it wants you to do the work in whatever area it unfolds in, which I feel is really represented by this 10 of Wands here, where you were investing so much, doing the work. I mean, you definitely were not slacking. But what's great is that once you do the work and apply yourself in all those directions, they also are a great rewarder. And so I feel like that's what's coming next, is all this effort that you put in, you're celebrating, you're creating new things, and you're feeling rewarded for all that hard work that you did. Yeah, because then you have the Sun. Boom, perfect. So the Sun is all about success. It's all about joy. It's all about relief and release and shining, light on things, burning away things that no longer serve you too, right? And so you are reaching this wonderful, wonderful place, very bright light, very ready for this next stage. And it is just basically a victory card, showing you that it is successful, that this next place that you go in, you're celebrating, you have all this success, you're showing your power, you're having new thoughts and new ideas and new communication, and you've done the work, and now you're getting the reward. So I love that. And then your final card, we're going to be pulling from the Native Spirit Oracle. Let's see what the final message that Creator and Spirit have for all of you that chose the 6th house. All right. So what's your final message for those that chose reading number 4, the 6th house? Okay, I actually do want this one right here. And you've got ancestors. Beautiful. You were definitely supported in your adventures and in this life. So let's see what message your ancestors have for you here. It says wisdom is blossoming. Even if there are unsettling situations in your life, there's a reason for it, and much good will occur as a result. Your ancestors are sending you incredible support to fulfill your dreams. Be aware of the coincidences, the signs, and the synchronicities around you. Watch for messages from your forebears. No matter what's occurring on the surface of your life, your prayers are being answered in mysterious ways beyond your awareness. And your native spirit wants you to know there's wisdom that dwells deep within your cells that is spiritual bequest from your ancestors. This wisdom has come not only from your forebears' joyous, carefree times, it has also bloomed from their failures, their deflated dreams, and seemingly wrong turns in life. Part of their message to you is to cherish every experience, for all of it will deepen your wisdom, compassion, and understanding as it did theirs. Also know that there is an innate wisdom within you, always. It's simply a matter of turning within in order to access it. Native people always call on their ancestors for support, to ask for their help, and to walk the native path. Sometimes you may be so focused on what's outside you that you forget the wisdom that is available to you from the spirit or your ancestors. Be willing to ask, for they want to support you. Wow. And then the journey that this card offers you, it says, imagine that you're traveling back in time to communicate and connect with a gathering of your ancestors. On this meditation journey, there might be one or two particular forebears who seem to reach out to you. At different times in your life, different predecessors will be sending you support. Give thanks for their support. The more gratitude you have for their help, the more they send you blessings and guidance. Wow. Love, love, love this message for you. Definitely you're on this pilgrimage. You're not alone. You have a wonderful partner going along with you here with this panther. You even have the cheetah. So wonderful, wonderful adventure coming up here for you. I'm excited for this switching up of things. You're definitely ready for that stagnancy to change and for your day-to-day to really change up. You almost got bored with it, right? Sick and tired of you to wake up in the morning and you don't feel like you're living your dream, you just feel like you're existing. Well, this energy is changing. I mean, literally, if you look at your energy changing from that to that. Shazam! So I love this for you. Now, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these videos, I also put out weekly energy updates for each individual zodiac sign, as well as monthly readings for each zodiac sign, and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button. Also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you will be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things, it helps spread the love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like a video, share a video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel especially, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy happy, it does want to share the videos of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, I am very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. Did want to let you know, too, for my recorded videos, I am offering a sliding price scale now, where like for each like a 30-minute video, you have 3 choices of price. For a 45-minute video, you have 3 choices, etc. And that just offers more flexibility with your budget on what you can afford if you are looking for a personal reading. All that information is listed in the description box below. Alrighty, all you mighty six-housers, as you go through this beautiful experience, please know every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, and of course, I love you too. Have an amazing Virgo season. I'm sure I'll be talking to you soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care. Happy birthday, all you Virgo sun babies. Welcome to your bonus reading for this month. And I am going to start off by pulling a card here from these archetype from the Wild Unknown series. And this is just going to represent the energies that Spirit and the Creator want you to know about that you'll be encountering during your first 3 months from the date of your birthday out 3 months. So we'll start with that, and then we'll dig in more. So for our Virgo sun babies, what would you like them to know about these 3 months that are coming up, their first 3 months from the date of their birthday out? Okay, so that's the one here. We'll put that right here. We won't look at it yet. And then what I'm going to do, we also have the Spirit Animal deck. That's the Wild Unknown. And we're going to see which spirit animal is going to accompany you each month. So they are basically going to have a spirit animal. So again, from like if your birthday, let's say it's on the 9th, it's from September 9th to October 9th, October 9th to November 9th, November 9th to December 9th, right? So we'll have one for each. So for the first month, what spirit animal will be accompanying? Okay. All right. So they're saying this is number 1, this is number 2, and that's number 3. So they are ready to talk to you. And then we're also going to be pulling from the Wild Unknown Tarot for each month and see what additional details they would like to bring you for each of those 3 months. So it's basically a little 3-month preview for your birthday. So for month number 1, okay, like it's these 4 for that one, and then month number 2. Those 4, okay. Okay. Oh, okay, they want that one for up there. Interesting. And then for month number 3. They said the first 4. And that one up there. Wow, they are, of course, being fun for you. And then we will also be pulling one card for each month from this Native Spirit deck for you. All right, so for the first month, okay, and the second month, they said is that one, and the third month is there. All right, so they just got to the quick of it that fast. So we'll start up here. Now let's put these to the side for a sec. And you have the Village. Beautiful card there, and that is card number... That would be 41 in Roman numerals, I believe. So the energy that you have for the 3 months is the hometown, the family, the tribe. The Village presents us with a conundrum. On one hand, it's the place that feels most like home, the place to which you can always return. Nostalgia and comfort draw us back. On the other hand, it's the very place you must leave in order to grow. Around the Village, an unspoken boundary exists, one most villagers do not want to cross. Though some support your leaving, still you hear whispers of doubt as you venture beyond its borders, leaving them behind. The energy of the Village is present anytime we feel restricted by a certain group, a community, a family, a place, or an ideology. It may have served us in the past, yet staying within its parameters will never satiate our thirst for life. Thank the Village for all it has provided, knowing you will someday return. For now, the world awaits. When you're in alignment with the light side of this energy, you're intimate, you're rooted, you're intergenerational, you're communal. When you're in the shadow side of this energy, you feel small-minded, gossipy, trapped, and restricted. To go deeper into this energy, they're recommending Haruki Murakami's Hard-Boiled Wonderland and the End of the World. So that must be a poem or poetry or story. So that is what they're recommending for that. So definitely there's this energy about you adventuring out, that it's time, like Lord of the Rings, right, where the hobbits had to leave the Shire to go on this adventure to, Moldor, the volcano. So you're definitely on that. And then they want these clarifying here. So you have the Five of Pentacles, and then you also have the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is about taking a detour, going a different direction than you had planned on going before. So you're investing your energy in a different direction. The Five of Pentacles is the journey of self-worth. It's about this transformation from how you go from feeling like the outside world let you down and that mankind has abandoned you and they're not giving you the sustenance and what you need, to transforming to understanding that it is the creator of all things, the source, the universe, whatever you feel your higher power is, that they are the source that brings you what you need, and that mankind is just the delivery company, just the postal service, just UPS, FedEx, whatever it is to get it to you, but they're not the source. That your source comes from a being that loves you unconditionally. No conditions for you to earn it. You just have it for being who you are and all of it. Also, nothing you can do to lose it. So there's this stability in knowing that you will have everything you need in each moment as you go on this new path. It's like you're leaving the security of, well, this has been safe and at least I know I'll have everything I need. But yawn, how boring. They're like, it's time for you to move on this village. It's time for you to go on this, adventure instead. So I love that for you. And then I'm going to get these kind of organized and moved over so we can look at those. And so we'll start off here, and you are going to be accompanied by the zebra in the first month. So put the zebra over here and let's see what energy the zebra brings you. What medicine are they giving you that first month? What wisdom as they accompany you? And I apologize, these are not in alphabetical order. So let me find it here. So patience must be one of your journeys going along here. Okay. So this is all energy about being eccentric, creative, and a visionary. Zebras are the most precious of gems. They are young at heart, well cultured, and have an undying curiosity about life. Being in the company of the zebra personality not only is a delight, but also opens our minds. Be prepared. Their potent magic is contagious, and you may soon find yourself in a faraway land, expanding your worldview while having a blast. Zebras also like to contribute to the global health through environmental or volunteer work. This card may be a hint to pack your bags. I think you already had that hint, but definitely this first month you are destined to travel, it seems. Because when you're in balance with this energy, you're worldly, you're enthusiastic, you're fashion forward. But when you're out of balance with this, you're jaded, you're pouty, and you're vain. So to bring this energy into balance, an epic adventure or art, but I really feel like that epic adventure is coming through loud and clear. Let's see what your tarot have here. So you do have the Four of Cups. You also have the Five of Cups. You also have the Mother of Swords, which would be the Queen of Swords in the Standard Tarot. And then you also have the Nine of Swords. So this is great. When you take these two together, you basically have the Four of Cups and Five of Cups. A lot of emotional change that's coming in here for you in that first month. I mean, literally, the Four of Cups is about the 3 cups are you're bored with, and the other cup is the Ace of Cups. It's full of unconditional love and joy and all of that essence of the creator of all things. You are being offered this new emotion coming in, this new level of emotion. And the Five of Cups is about kind of letting the morning go. You know, they usually show 3 cups spilt, and because of that, they are sad. They're, you know, their heads down. They see the emotions. They see what happened, and they feel, sad about it. But the 2 cups behind them are all about emotional choice. So I kind of feel like you're reaching this point of it's like you're ready to leave behind old emotions, old mourning, old just any of those emotions that were uncomfortable and rooted in fear and loss and less than and safety. You know, you are ready for this adventure, definitely. Because the Nine of Swords is the nightmare card. It's the insomnia card. It's the almost exhausted, trying to live up to all those expectations. All these swords are small t truths and expectations that you thought you had to live up to in the outer world. But this Mother of Swords, this Queen of Swords, she has the Ace of Swords here. Not only does that allow you to connect to the capital T truths of the higher realm rooted in unconditional love, it allows you to cut away these thoughts and these beliefs that no longer serve you. So with this new adventure, with this stagnancy, with these boundaries, with this restrictiveness, this is all about freedom. So your first month, you are ready to cut ties and stop living a humdrum life. You are ready for this great grand adventure. Let's see what this says here too. Yeah, medicine woman, medicine man. So I'm going to put this up here. Let's see what they want you to know about this. First month of adventure. Yep. Profound inner and outer healing is occurring. You're a natural healer. You're on the mend, and or a situation is being resolved. So have faith that it's happening. You are a sacred healer. You are a medicine woman, medicine man of the soul. Your native spirit wants you to know that every indigenous culture has a tradition of healers. Depending on the culture, they're called medicine men, medicine women, shamans, tohungas, kahunas, sangomas, or curanderos, and I probably murdered some of those, my apologies, among others. In every tradition, they're the individuals who are able to step between worlds to gain information, wisdom, and healing energies from their spirit allies. When this card chooses you, you are at the advent of healing emotional, physical, and mental wounds. Additionally, a powerful healing force is activating within you. The journey, if you wish to take it, says nature is one of our greatest healers. So spend time with the trees, soak up the rays of the sun, and dance in the rain. Everything in nature has intrinsic ability to restore itself. You're a part of the natural world, so you also have the innate ability. Often, healing needs to occur on the inner planes before it can manifest on on the outside. To assist this process, focus on what's great and let go of what isn't working, right? Letting go. Hold a vision of the solution that you desire Be patient and trust that recovery is occurring in its own time and way. So I like that, getting out into nature. So this change here, this traveling, you're getting out of this old world, and I feel like this newness has a lot to do with a physical move onto a physical adventure, but it's definitely emotion, mental, and a healing adventure as well. So loving that for your first month. And then your second month, you are being escorted by the otter. So another playful being coming in here. We'll put the otter right here, and let's see what the otter has to offer. Oh, open right to it. Unobstructed joy, playfulness, contentment. Perhaps the most joyful creature within the animal spirit deck, the otter represents absolute bliss. What a great month, number 2. Otter energy is the playfulness of a child, available to us at any age. They have a giddiness and reverence for life itself without the presence of doubt, worry, or skepticism. Imagine yourself with a little more otter energy. What would life look like? What would it take to bring you there? The otter card begs these questions and wants to transport us to that precious place as soon as possible. The celebration awaits. So wonderful. When you're in balance with this energy, you're full of love, you need nothing. When you're out of balance with this energy, then you feel gloomy, you sigh, you make silly excuses. But to bring this into balance, dance, party, or celebration. So you definitely are continuing this wonderful, wonderful celebration. All right, and then your tarot, you have the 5 of Wands, where you had the 5 of Cups before. You also have the 8 of Swords. You also have the 6. Yep, those are swords. So you have the 6 of Swords. And you also have the 7 of Wands. So I love this because you had cups, cups, swords, swords. Now you have wands, wands, swords, swords. Wands is your drive, your ambition, your inspiration, your passion. The 7 of Wands with the 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is a transformation of your energy. Instead of focusing on fear and seeing things with a fearful energy, you're transforming and realizing that actions that are happening in the outside world are not out of fear, but they're actually out of love instead. And the 7 of Wands is all about not needing to defend what you're doing in your life, what steps you're taking, what you're doing. You are able to put your energy wherever you want. And so it's basically telling you not to worry about all that, what will people think, and all that fear-based energy that's out there in the world, and that you don't need to worry about what other people are doing, what other people are saying, thinking about you. That's none of their business. You are in this wonderful place. You know, you are shining bright. You're this little bright, little joyful thing. And I kind of feel like you're in so much joy that you don't care what anyone is saying, doing whatever. You know, they're like, why are you doing that? Blah, 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 blah. And you're just like, okay, fine. And then you're just laughing. You're going on to the next thing, not even letting it faze you. Because then you have the 8 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is about movement. So again, with this moving out of the regular place that you're in, whether physically, mentally, you are moving to a new place. Got this big rainbow here showing that you're moving from one old way of thinking into new, beautiful, glorious ways of thinking. The 8 of Swords too is that you're realizing you're going to a new level in your thoughts and your beliefs, because you're realizing that it was your thoughts and your beliefs that were making you feel limited and small and constricted. So you're ready to come out of your cocoon and you're ready to fly. Right? Maybe literally in a plane, maybe. And your card here from the Native Spirit deck is the Prayer Feather. So love that. Let's see what that brings in for your second month here. Time for some travel, I think. says love is flowing to you and through you. No matter what an individual is saying or doing, love him or her anyway. Exactly what I was saying. Gather your inner forces, silently and secretly love deeply and fully with every ounce of your being, even if someone isn't fulfilling your expectations. It's easy to love people when they're acting wonderfully. The true challenge is to love them when they aren't. So, like I said, all these expectations with this Queen of Swords, you were cutting away all these thoughts and these beliefs. You continue to do that to where you're like, you know what? I don't care what anyone is doing, whether they're doing whatever. That's their business in their life, but I'm having a blast, so I don't really care. And your native spirit wants you to know that feathers in native cultures often represent a connection with the Creator. Birds often symbolize messengers between the two-legged humans and spirit. So this is your time to love and be loved. The love that you send out into the world comes back to you 100-fold. There are times when the small concerns of everyday life need to drop away and be replaced by the majesty of your being. This is that time. And I talked about that too, right? Your everyday humdrum. Prayer feathers are decorated feathers that can be used for many purposes. In some traditions, prayers are placed into the feather. You can hold it to your heart or between your hands as you focus on your prayer, and then tied onto a bush, so when the wind blows, it carries the prayers to the Creator. Another kind of prayer feather is a decorated feather or a decorated bundle of feathers that are used for smudging, sacred smoke ceremonies. The smoke is to cleanse the space as well as carry your prayers upward. The journey for this card for this month, if it resonates, is for a day, love each person you encounter. Imagine a golden ray of light from the center of your heart radiating to the center of the heart of that individual. Notice how great you feel by the end of the day. Wow, love it. What a great couple months here. So should we stop while you're ahead? No, we're going to go and we're going to look into this one here. We're not afraid. So for your third month, wow, yep, you got the eagle. Get to fly high. Look at that. So we'll put the eagle. Actually, I want to put the eagle over here. And let's take a look and see what the eagle offers you here. I just love that. And let me just find it here. I apologize. There it is. Yeah. All-pervading power, true seeker, transforming karma. The noble eagle emanates the light of the sun. This great bird is both physically and spiritually strong and represents mastery over the elements of fire and air. When the eagle appears, you'll soon be thrown into the karmic fire for the sake of your transformation. The eagle pushes us to be our best and brightest selves and stops at nothing to see us shine. Grasp the sun in your talons and hold on for the ride. You are stronger than you think, eagle child. And when you're in balance with this energy, you are bright, radiant, and you can face any challenges. When you're out of balance with this energy, you can come across as controlling. So to bring this energy back into balance, it's to step into the unknown. Love it. You just can't make this up. This is so perfect. And then your tarot for your final month here, you've got the Mother of Wands, which would be the Queen of Wands. Perfect, perfect. And you also have the Chariot. Beautiful, powerful cards here. You also have the Seven of Swords. Very good. We'll put them right here. Yeah, I kind of want to put them like this. And then you have the Eight of Wands. Yep, so you've got the Wands energy here. Let me talk about that Wands energy first, because you have so much power coming in here with the eagle, that you have the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands means a boatload of energy flowing in. The Queen of Wands is the one that's able to really super fine point that energy and super focus that energy and get stuff done. She's also very intuitive and can connect to the higher realms, which the Eight of Wands also means about receiving messages from spirit. So you've got this wonderful energy coming in, and you also have a very transformative energy coming in, because this talked about that you burn up and transform in this Eagle card. Well, it's very Scorpio energy, because the Scorpio zodiac sign, they start off as a scorpion, and then they transform into a snake, and then they transform into an eagle, which then they burn and rise as a phoenix. So you have this transformation that's coming up here. Beautiful, beautiful energies coming in, just connecting to the spiritual realm, getting beautiful messages from up above. Eagles fly way above and have keen insight and can see things from a whole different perspective from up above. Which, with the Seven of Swords, this is about the thievery card or the deceiver card. And with all of this swords energy, you've been working on your thoughts and your beliefs and your mindsets and your attitudes through all of that. And this is about you realizing those thoughts and beliefs that have been deceiving you. Because you realized here with the Nine of Swords just what was keeping you up at night, what was giving you nightmares, all that pressure, trying to live up to all that stuff. Then you moved above those, transitioning movement in your thoughts and beliefs, going to a higher level in your thoughts and beliefs. And then it brought you this third month. You're like, yeah, I've realized all those that were deceiving me. And you're resting on that Ace of Swords there. So I love that progression that happened. And then, of course, you have the Chariot. So you really have grasped during this time your power of choice. You get to choose what any situation means to you. You get to choose what emotion you want to experience as you're going through it. So you really are grasping your power here as well, understanding that it doesn't matter what comes your way, what things people say or do or whatever. You ultimately are the one that gets to choose what it means and how you're going to feel as you go through it. You can't make other people happy, because they are the ones that have their own power of choice, but they can't make you happy either. You are the one that gets to choose to be happy in whatever unfolds. So I love that. And then your final card is Freedom Horse. Dun, 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 dun. So you do have this freedom that comes in, which is so perfect for you, because you're being set free from all these mindsets that you had going on here. This says, let your spirit fly. Do not hold back. Break free and express yourself. Flaunt your stuff, dance, laugh, explore, and go beyond predictable behavior. Get out of your rut. You do not need to fit the mold. Be daring. Fling your arms to the heavens in joy. Your native spirit wants you to know that the horse allowed the natives of the Americas and Mongolia to travel great distances with ease. You just can't make this up. You are having like a little world tour. You're going to be taking trips. I really feel this. The horse also carried their supplies, which additionally granted freedom to those ancient peoples. So this card chose you to remind you that you aren't here to be ordinary. Good thing, right? But to step beyond limitations and self-imposed boundaries. Don't allow yourself to be trapped by convention or the expectations of others. You have the ability to choose your life on your terms. Replace the phrase I should with I could, but I choose not to at this time. Perhaps you aren't always free to create the exact circumstances of your life, but you're certainly able to decide what meanings to give those situations. You can't make this stuff up. It's exactly as it said, and it's on the horsey card. Select meanings that empower you, for this is the time to break free. I love it. And the journey for this card, if you so choose, says, the way you use your body can change your state. Put on music and dance with wild abandon. As you do so, this sends a powerful message to your subconscious that you are indeed truly free. Love it, love it, love it. And of course, whenever I read anything along these lines that about physical activities and things, I'm not a licensed practitioner of any kind, and so if you have any kind of physical ailments, anything, consult your doctor before taking on any of that physical advice. Disclaimer, done. Boom. I love this for you. What a wonderful 3 months you have of this next journey around the sun. I wish you all the love that you can possibly have, all the joy that you can take over this next rotation around the sun. These next 3 months look like they're going to be simply amazing for you. Just step outside of that rut, and I love it. Don't hold back. Enjoy your adventures over these 3 months. If you are looking for even more messages of love from above, in addition to these videos, I also put out weekly energy updates for each individual zodiac sign, also monthly readings for each zodiac sign, and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be updated immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you will be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things helps spread the love, and it helps my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like a video, share a video, comment on a video, and subscribe to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so excited it does want to share the videos of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, I am very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and details for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. And I want to let you know, too, just recently I have created a sliding price scale for my recorded videos because everyone's, finances fluctuate, and everyone makes different income. And so I want to be able to offer some flexibility for you to choose a reading according to your budget. So if you want to check all of that out, that is available in the description box below. All right, all you birthday Virgo sun babies, please know as you're going throughout each and every second of every day of your life that you truly are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. I wish you a very, very happy birthday. Hang in there, enjoy, do something wonderful, enjoy your adventures, and I'm sure I'll be talking with you very soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.